Hi, I'm Rebecca Rosen, a spiritual medium and best-selling author. For almost 25 years, I've been serving as a messenger for spirit and helping people strengthen their own intuition. Join me as we continue to explore, heal, and ascend through episodes centered around your questions, channelings from spirit, and powerful conversations with my friends and colleagues. Welcome and greetings, dear ones. It is we, the Trinity, and we are coming forward and through Goddess Rebecca here as a messenger for all of you who have been drawn to this broadcast, this transmission, this divine healing, an opportunity to elevate your energy, raise your consciousness, open up your energetic fields, your frequency, to receive the highest truth at this time. Your inner being has brought you into this experience because you are ready to ascend into higher levels of light, higher frequencies of your own soul's truth. And for you to simply open yourself up now to tune into this transmission, you are being elevated, dear ones. All you need to do is simply let go. Feel the flow of light pouring to and through you as we bring through the information you most need at this time. We wish to do a deep dive into what many of you term intuition. Intuition is a funny thing, dear ones, for it is said to be a gift, but as many of you well know, it is simply an innate quality or an inherited trait. Like any of your other senses, it is a natural extension of you, the soul you, the eternal essence light that you are. Intuition is not a gift. It is part of your makeup, your DNA code. It is part of who you are. It is available to any and all who choose to recognize it, to acknowledge it, to open to it. Intuition is a skill that anyone can use. It requires great care. It requires great attention and practice. As with any skill, you must massage it and you must nurture it. You must exercise it in order to grow it. Dear ones, intuition is a natural extension of who you really are. When you are in the non-physical form, intuition is how you connect with other soul light. It is all telepathic transmissions. It is pure energy that transcends time and space. Intuition is a frequency that operates beyond linear time and limitations and conditions. And so to access intuition, dear ones, you must rise up and in to your non-physical self, your higher self, your expanded nature. You must plug into the higher consciousness that is available to you, that transcends the mind or the brain, dear ones. You must move up and in to this higher light code or frequency, but it is eternally around you, just like electricity or energy waves moving around you, always there, invisible to the naked eye. But these broadcasts are being sent around you constantly, infinitely, and fully accessible, available to you. So we ask that you simply suspend your mind's judgment of this, doubt, labeling, easy or hard, right or wrong, available, unavailable. Dear ones, it is a fact. It is energy that is always eternally existent. It is available if you choose to acknowledge it and then dial into it, to tune your broadcast to this frequency. All you must do is simply intend to move into the awareness that it is here, right now. Imagine doorways in front of you. They are closed, but there is no lock on the door. There is simply a handle. and it is up to you if you wish to turn the handle and open the door, but it is available for you. The closed door simply represents honoring a boundary, that it is your free will if you choose to open the door and allow. We ask that you simply release any and all mind thoughts that create fear, that create judgment, that create separation consciousness, that keep you from feeling that you are unworthy or inadequate or unable to access this divine light. Dear ones, that is your own creation. If you are limiting yourself in your thinking, if you are creating narratives or stories around your unworthiness or your lack of awareness or wisdom, we then would ask that you simply consider rethinking this and allowing yourself to move back into that childlike innocence or nature in which you were born. For the first many years of your life and body, you knew nothing else other than you were completely worthy, you were completely deserving, and you were completely attuned, available to receive this divine insight and wisdom if you so allowed yourself to simply open the door. Dear ones, it is available to you. Over time, whether it was your own creation of thinking, limiting thoughts and beliefs, or it was the conditioning and the programming given to you by those around you, external forces and factors, dear ones, this is why many of you chose to close the door, to tune out, to shut down from this innate internal guidance system. Your intuition is part of your navigation system while in the physical form. It's like having GPS. Anytime you need to go somewhere, you simply plug in the address and it takes you there, the path of least resistance. Dear ones, we ask, why wouldn't you program the destinations and tap into and use this priceless tool that is available to you? It costs you nothing except you investing, putting in the requests, asking, and then letting go, and then moving with the flow, following the signs, seeing the synchronicities, moving along with the natural response from the universe, from your guides, your team in spirit. Once you ask, for you always need to give consent, then it is always given. We ask that you simply step back and humbly say the prayer, show me the way, show me the next step, guide me, lead me, show me, thank you. And then let go. From this neutral space, dear ones, you will be guided. For some of you, it will be instincts. It will be a knowing. It will come to you from out of nowhere. It is those epiphanies and aha moments that you have. For some of you, it will be hearing the same thing many times over and over in a short period of time. For some of you, you will see the signs loud and clear as you go about your day. For some of you, it will be clairvoyant visions that you have, or dreams that come to you with information that will guide you to your next steps. For some of you, it will be overwhelming emotions. You will feel it deeply and completely in your heart and in your bones, the gut feelings that you speak of. Intuition, dear ones, we wish to demystify it. It is part of you. You have simply walked away from it. So if you are listening to this now, just acknowledge it is already here. It always has been. It's like turning on the lights in a dark room. The minute you flip the switch, the light is there. The darkness disappears. Dear ones, Your guides are so proud. They stand with you. Allow them to open and expand your intuitive centers, the pineal gland in your mind, in your head, in the brain. Allow it to open and to expand. Allow yourselves to move up and in, to open the clairvoyance that is there for you, so you can see all the guidance and the wisdom. You can see all the signs available in your day-to-day lives. We ask that you open up the crown chakra at the top of the head. This is your portal to divine spirit, supreme being, to Trinity energy. We hear the collective consciousness of the I Am presence. We ask that you open the higher chakras, the 8th and 9th, 10th and 11th, 12th. We ask that you open up these portals to the higher realms, to access the higher ethereal planes. And we ask that you always do it with your consent to only allow in divine light. If you are focused on light, if you are focused on love, there is no fear. There is nothing else you need to give your energy or thought to. You are divinely protected in this intention. Dear ones, intuition. It is your way forward to move into living and operating in 5D energy, to create your heaven on earth. Intuition is the key, but you must trust. What we have found is so many of you go into doubt, and then you shut down the channel. You cloud it with your own stories or creations. You limit it. Dear ones, you must let go. You must let go of control. This is key. This is the most important factor, to feel safe enough that once you've tapped in with clear intent, calling in only divine light, divine spirit, divine source, the truth of all that is, and then let go. Let go of control, let go of the outcome, and simply be. You will receive. You will be given your intuitive insights, guidance, downloads as you need. For some, it may come instantaneously in that moment. For some, it may be hours or even days following the request. We ask that you simply step out of linear thinking, linear time. You allow and trust that it will be revealed in a very clear and meaningful way for what you are ready for and how you will best receive this. Dear ones, we also wish to speak of this. For those who come into this with pure intent, who have no agenda, but simply to receive, whether it's for your own personal knowing, your own personal healing, the work you are here to do on your soul in this incarnation, or if you are here to be a messenger, a portal for those around you, to pay it forward in service to humanity, to those around you. If your intention is to be a clear channel for pure reasons with zero agenda, no personal gain, your ego detached, you are completely here for the highest truth, highest healing, and highest good of all, then this is where power is granted. You will be trusted with more and more power, more and more levels and layers of insight, divine wisdom, and guidance. You will be given the keys to the kingdom, access to higher planes. You will be given more information and insight in the Akashic records, the Hall of Records of all information, past, present, and future. But dear ones, you cannot lie to the universe. Your energy is what it is. If your energy is vibrating at truth and purity and kindness and generosity and humility and love, you will be granted this insight and wisdom. You cannot lie. Your energy does not lie. Your energy is what it is, okay? You are transparent, dear ones, to your team in spirit. You are transparent, dear ones, to divine spirit. So if you are truly here as a humble servant to receive for yourself personally and or for the collective, you will be granted insight. You will be granted more access. Your intuition will naturally elevate and expand, dear ones. Power is given to those who have shown, who have demonstrated they can be trusted. They will use it for good. We are at a time in this day and age in which the doors are opening and the veil is thinning. There is more access for all of you who wish to tap in. But dear ones, please know there is great responsibility that comes with receiving this. And so we ask you always pray the prayer, for it, let it be for the highest good of myself and for all involved. And dear ones, trust that what you are shown, the information given to you and through you, the intuitive downloads you receive, is exactly what you need in that moment's time that will most benefit you to move in the direction of your highest truth and highest healing. We ask that you do not question, but you simply observe with curiosity, and you ask your guides for more insight and clarity, but that you do not spend much of your time trying to make sense of it from a mind level. For the mind may have a hard time comprehending or perceiving. Sometimes your soul knows what your mind has forgotten, and there is just a resonance, a sense of truth that you will feel. In this case, we ask you trust your feelings over your thoughts. Your feelings do not lie. They simply are. You may color them in a way that are not of truth, but your feelings are your feelings, pure and simple. We ask that you simply observe your feelings, lean into them, be curious and explore, and trust that your inner being, your innate wisdom, your soul will lead you in the direction of your highest truth if you follow your heart over the head. We do advise you use your ego or your intellect in ways that will complement the intuitive side of you, your feeling nature, your heart center. The combination of the two are your greatest allies. This is the way to make responsible choices in the frequency of light. This is how you move away from shadow and operating in the lower places of your being. Dear ones, recognize that in the physical form, you will always have the contrast that is part of the earthly experience. Duality is a gift. It shows you what you do not want to help clarify, to help you decide on what you do want and in the direction you do choose to move for what you wish to create with your time while in body. Your intuition will save you from making mistakes, from moving into shadow and operating from fear. We ask that you simply make time each day to go within, to find your center, to still yourself and trust the inner knowing, the innate wisdom that is at your core. We ask that you find what works for you. You will all find different ways to access this intuitive, innate guidance, but it is there, and we ask that you explore whatever those ways are, and then adopt a daily practice to tap in, to exercise, to grow and evolve this innate wisdom, this muscle that is available to you. We ask that you make the most of it. It will allow you to move down the timeline of grace, ease, and flow. You will move out of the suffering, the pain, suffering, and struggle that so many of you have experienced. And we ask that you simply trust that you no longer need to experience that to grow. Contrast is a beautiful thing, but you can also choose to learn with ease and grace and joy. Dear ones, the choice is yours. The door is open. Simply turn the knob and walk through. Imagine a golden light that is shining as you open that doorway and calling you, inviting you in. Ask your team of angels to support you, to hold you, to give you the courage, the strength you need to move in accordance with your highest timeline, your highest divine light. This is what we wish for you. Your team here stands here cheering you forward, waving you along, encouraging through that door. Dear ones, there is so much more in store. Just know the world is at a point where you can help bring more light, to elevate, to shine your light, to uplift and shift the lower, darker forces that are at hand, to bring the focus to the peace, the light, the truth that is available and is always here, to counteract the darkness. Dear ones, stop focusing on what you do not want. Shift your focus forward. Focus only on that which you desire. What are you for? Release what you are against. What are you excited about, eager about, hopeful for? Focus on this, dear ones. With your clear intent, you will be moved into this higher awareness and truth. Life becomes easier. Everything starts opening, expanding, and you will feel lighter, brighter, clearer, stronger. Dear ones, you need not look outside of yourselves for the truth. You have it inside of you. It has been there from the moment you came into form, and it will be there when you leave the physical form as well. That innate wisdom is eternally available to you. Listening to this right now is simply plugging back in, aligning, attuning to this divine wisdom and light. We ask that you take a few moments when this transmission ends and you simply sit to process and integrate what is true for you. What is true for you in this moment? Leave the rest. Whatever resonates is truth for you. There is no judgment on if that is what that is for you. It will be what it will be, but you will know. We ask that you walk out of this in full faith and trust that you are not alone. You never have been. You never will be. We are always here. We are the Trinity. We are divine spirit. We are divine universal light and love. The pure, eternal essence of the I am presence that is you, that is within you, that we are one with you, dear ones, always and forevermore. We thank you for making the time to be present and still, to be still and know that I am that I am. And so it is.